The visitor in the night. Every night it would come. The terror of sleep paralysis gripped me, rendering me helpless in my own bed. It all began when I moved into my new apartment, seeking independence and solitude. Little did I know, I was inviting a sinister presence into my life. At first, it was merely a hallucination, a shadowy figure tampering with the lock of my door, its movements eerily synchronized with the creaks and groans of the old apartment building. Despite my attempts to move, to scream, I remained paralyzed, a silent witness to the intrusion. The door swung open with a sinister creak, and the figure, shrouded in darkness, stepped into my room. Its form was indistinct, but its presence was suffocating, pressing down on me like a weighty fog. It settled on the edge of my bed, unseen hands reaching out, chilling the air around me. The sounds were vivid, too vivid for comfort. The whisper of cloth against skin, the rustle of unseen movements, they echoed in the confined space of my room. And yet, despite the palpable fear coursing through my veins, I couldn't wrench myself free from the grip of sleep paralysis. As time passed, the haunting visits became more frequent, each episode more terrifying than the last. I found no solace, even in the sanctuary of the hospital. There, amidst the antiseptic smell and sterile white walls, the specter of sleep paralysis haunted me still. I would lie in my hospital bed, helpless and immobile, as a gaggle of doctors discussed my condition as though I were nothing more than a specimen to be examined. Their voices merged into a cacophony of whispers, their faces obscured by masks and shadows. I strained against the invisible bonds of paralysis, but to no avail. But perhaps the most chilling manifestation came when I was not alone. My partner lying beside me in bed would transform before my eyes into a grotesque caricature of themselves. Their features twisted into a demonic mask, their whispers dripping with malice and threat. In the grip of sleep paralysis, I could do nothing but watch in silent horror as the one I loved became an agent of terror. Their very presence a mockery of safety and comfort. Night after night, the cycle continued, each visitation more terrifying than the last. I lived in a perpetual state of fear, never knowing when the next episode would strike, when the next visitor would come to claim me in the darkness. Sleep, once a refuge, became a battleground, a realm of nightmares from which there was no escape. And so, I remained trapped, a prisoner in my own mind, haunted by the specter of sleep paralysis and the sinister visitors it brought into my life.